let's get to cooking. This is what we're doing today at Memaw's house. Yep, you read that right. I'm cooking an entire chicken dinner for my family, and I'm going to start by boiling some salted water for my potatoes. We're making some mashed potatoes, a stuffed chicken breast, and some green beans. So let's get to cooking. We're going to start by peeling 1 potato per person. And since there are 5 of us, well maybe 4 because Noah's not going to eat, but Peepaw will eat too, I'm going to peel 5 potatoes. I really don't expect you to sit here and watch me peel potatoes because that could be the most mundane thing in the world. But I do want to thank you for spending this time with me at Memaw's house. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. It's too early to tell, but at the end, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Now that the potatoes are peeled, I'm going to go ahead and cube them. I don't need a cutting board for all that. I can do it right from my hand. But be very careful because you don't want to cut yourself. And this is the way my mama did it, so that's what I'm doing. Let's cube the potatoes. Now that we're just about done cubing the potatoes, let's go ahead and put them in the boiling water, which should be boiling by now. It'll take about 10 minutes for the potatoes to cook, 10 to 15 minutes fully. Now that the potatoes are cooking, let's go ahead and start our green beans. I'm going to pull my oil out of my very clean Lazy Susan, and I'll put that video up here in the corner. Add about 2 tablespoons of oil. And we're going to saute our green beans. Enjoy the music while I get the green beans started. Now that the potatoes are fully cooked, let's go ahead and get them mashed. Okay, let's have a little story time. When I was a new Army wife, I learned from a more seasoned Army wife whose husband happened to be a mess sergeant. He worked in the kitchen. She taught me to put a little bit of baking powder in my mashed potatoes to make them fluffy and to use heavy whipping cream. Now, I don't know which one makes it the most fluffy, whether it's the heavy whipping cream or the baking powder, but it makes for a fluffy potato. Give it a try. It is delicious. Now that our potatoes are whipped, we can go ahead and season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now that all the sides are done, let's go ahead and work on this chicken. I've been marinating this chicken in some buttermilk for about 2 hours now because chicken breasts tend to be stringy sometimes. So I like to marinate them to kind of make that stringiness go away and to give them a moistness. So I rinse them off, which I'm doing off screen, and then I will go ahead and get them ready to be stuffed. Now that my chicken has been manually tenderized, I'm going to go ahead and season it. I'm putting the same seasonings on the chicken now that I had in the marinade, in the buttermilk marinade, which is smoked paprika, some garlic salt, and a little adobo. Now I'm only seasoning one side of the chicken. The other side will have my cheese in it. And the cheese is a mixture of sharp cheddar and mozzarella cheese, which is salty enough alone. I decided to put a little bit of freshly ground black pepper on my chicken breast as well. So here we go. Now that they're sufficiently seasoned, let's go ahead and stuff and roll our chicken. And take note that I am using my left hand to roll the chicken and handle the chicken, and I'm using my right hand to put the cheese in. I don't want to cross-contaminate my cheese with chicken juice, or raw chicken juice. So just know that when you're in the kitchen, you have to be very ingenious and very talented to be able to make that dish come to life. Okay, so now all of the chicken rolls are done, and I probably should have put a toothpick in them, but they wouldn't have been as pretty before I put them into the oil. But let's go ahead and get them floured, and this is just plain flour. I didn't put any seasonings in it at all because I had enough seasonings on the chicken. So let's go ahead and get them breaded with the flour. and get ready to cook them. So on my stove at a medium-high heat, I have my heavy bottom frying pan, to which I'll add some olive oil, about 3 to 4 tablespoons full, so that I can make sure that I have enough to saute my chicken. I just want to brown the chicken and then we'll let it steam. We'll start with some onions and we'll get those nice and sauteed, and then we'll add the chicken. Now that my onions have cooked down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and add my chopped garlic. I didn't add them earlier because I don't want my garlic to burn. So I've added the garlic now. Now my family loves garlic, and garlic is actually good for you. But if you don't like this much garlic, omit the garlic salt, all of it, and just add plain salt, and it will still be just as delicious. Now that I browned the chicken on the one side and I know the other side is getting brown, I'm going to go ahead and mix some better than bouillon into some water, about 2 cups of water, and add that to my skillet. That will steam the chicken and make a very nice gravy. Okay, so our chicken is done, and by virtue of that, our meal is done. Let's go ahead and serve our plates. So there you have it, our stuffed chicken breast dinner. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I do appreciate your support. And I thank you for subscribing, commenting, and liking my videos. Y'all be blessed. Bye.